Still on the border crisis. In Arizona, nearly 14,000 migrants were detained in the Tucson sector in just the last week of January. Pinal County Sheriff Mark Lamb joins me. Is Arizona now the epicenter of the border crisis? And if so, why?
Hey, good morning, Stuart. Look, this has not changed for a long time for us. If you go back to August, September, we were still hitting between 10 and 15,000 a week. And we had highs up to 19,000, I think, in December. So this has always been the case for Arizona. And what people are not talking about anymore are the gotaways. Arizona, the Tucson sector has always led the way in gotaways, and those numbers have not diminished either. So while we have always considered ourselves to be in the epicenter, those numbers continue to be consistent for us over the last several months.
We got a rancher in Arizona sounding the alarm about the possibility of terrorists exploiting our border. Roll that tape, please.
I have film evidence of 3,050 people coming across my ranch. Now, these aren't dressed in street clothes. These are in camouflage. They have carpet shoes, and they're entering our country unseen, and they could be terrorists. I'm really concerned that if our adversaries around the world want to bring terrorists into our country, this is a route.
Sheriff Lamb, have you seen, is this common? Have you seen that kind of video before?
Oh, absolutely. This is what we deal with every day. Look, these are not talking points for me, Stuart. This is what we live every day. The men and women in camouflage clothes, predominantly military-age men in camouflage clothes, piled in cars, coming through my desert. Just yesterday, my helicopters were down picking a dead body out of the mountains. This is what my people deal with every day. And it's the consequences of this open border policies of this administration. That's the reality of what we deal with. So the fact that you would think that there are not terrorists in that group would make somebody naive. Of course, there are people that don't love America mixed in with that group, and they're all too willing to pay the cartel a lot of money to come across as one of those gotaways, one of those unknown, undetected.
Well, with this going on, Sheriff, I would have thought that Arizona would be a huge red state. Maybe a couple of patches of blue here and there, but mostly a red state. Is it?
Well, we are a red state. We're a little bit broken as a Republican Party, and I think we've been broken across this country a little bit as a Republican Party. But we're looking to take that back. Look, that's why I'm running for the U.S. Senate. We have more Republicans in Arizona, and people are fed up with the border issue and the economy and crime. And this is going to be the election where we see red come back into Arizona, and we're going to take our border back when we do that.
Sheriff Lamb, thanks very much for joining us, sir. We appreciate it. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you, Stuart.